Getting set for first pitch tonight from Busch Stadium. One of baseball's best rivalries, the Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Chicago Cubs and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. And this lineup will have its work cut out for it as they'll square off against a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, left-hander Johan Santana. Emilio Bonifacio will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7:15.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Darwin Barney will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pitch on the way. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. Now another 2-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Lee is there, 2 down.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Kevin Black will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Kevin Black.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Matt Carpenter will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Come on, man.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Michael Lee waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Ball 4. Michael Lee will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, I think this youngster's quickly becoming a fan favorite around these parts. With swings like that, it's easy to see why. He's really making his mark on this ball club, and this crowd loves what they're seeing.
Mark McGuire will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
McGuire.
Now ball hit pretty well deep down that left field line, heading toward the foul pole. It's hooking fast, but it's going to stay fair as it's inside the left field foul pole. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. They've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will stay playable as it's taken in just shy of the screen for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
Matt Holliday will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs nothing. George Kataris will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Called strike 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on Show Track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
Nate Scherholz will dig in here. Now the first pitch. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in.
Double play, kill, stay in, you know.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Justin Ruggiano will get his first cuts here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Shut him down now.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball two.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that could have been the turning point right there. I mean, this is a spot where you at least got to put that ball in play. But now with 2 outs, that rally could go right down the tubes.
Donnie Murphy will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Fouled back. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Daniel Descalzo will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Daniel Descalzo.
Too high, 1-0. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Mark Ellis will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Johan Santana will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And if you're going to try to move the guy up to third base, this is exactly what you want to do. You have to make that third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first, and the sacrifice turns out to be a good one.
Kevin Black will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Here you go, guys.
Here's a ground ball to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, that's a nice play over there at first to hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile the run is in to score from third base.
Matt Carpenter will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And that misses for ball one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
But now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Michael Lee will try things again. He hit that two-run homer his first time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Jason Hamill will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. He's around first on his way to second now. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now, as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Batter number 15, second baseman, Darwin Barney.
Darwin Barney will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. To Ellis for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Here we go.
On the ground down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-1. Mark McGuire will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
McGuire.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
All right, Mark.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadier Molina. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The 3-1 is on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
1 out, nobody on. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Sliced down the line at first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Net average, it was up around 300. It's all the way down into the 270s here to start the ball game. But he's starting to show signs of coming around, and that was a good swing there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And this one runs up high, ball 1. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
2-0. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there or thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Daniel Descalzo will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to Barney at second. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. George Kataris will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Catcher, George Kataris.
Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Holiday is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Nate Sherholz will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Lee is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Mark Ellis will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. First pitch coming. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Johan Santana will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Black.
Kevin Black will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Murphy has got it, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. Justin Ruggiano will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now he swings and barely makes contact here as this is back toward the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 8, Donnie Murphy.
Donnie Murphy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
On the ground down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Wellington Castillo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Wellington Castillo.
Get me out here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Holiday is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So very nice work there by Santana. And he'll hold on to a 5-1 lead. Jonathan Sanchez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Cardinals, right fielder Michael Lee.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here we go. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Mark McGuire waits on deck. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. Obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Mark McGuire will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Yadier Molina will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Come on now, Matt.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
That might be a case where he was crossed up behind the plate. Fortunately for them, there's already 2 outs, so that extra 90 feet probably doesn't mean a whole lot.
Come on.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Sherholtz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs 1. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Let's go, Redbird.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
I ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this is swung on and hit to Ellis at second base. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Darwin Barney will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Ball 1. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Full count, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop,
Starlin Castro will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A swing and a ball hit back up the box to Ellis for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 5-1. Daniel Descalso will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fouled back. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Mark Ellis will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, here you go one more time. This ball's going to split the defenders out there in right center, and he's thinking 3 pretty much right out of the gate. So he cruises around second and makes it up to third with a triple.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even on 1-2 now, you got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You got to put this ball in play.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a bouncing ball headed to Barney at second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this was a definite strikeout situation with the pitcher at the plate. But you got to give the guy credit. He put the ball in play and helped himself out with that RBI groundout.
Kevin Black will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. In the air to left. Bonifacio will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. St. Louis is out in front, 6-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. George Kataris will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And this will be fouled away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Nate Scherholz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And this one misses inside, a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Justin Ruggiano will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Check by Santana, now the pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
You can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Donnie Murphy will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Well, apparently they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Junior Lake will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Junior Lake.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 2. Carlos Villanueva will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carlos Villanueva.
Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw on to first by Barney gets him. One away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Michael Lee will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here comes the 2-0. Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Three and two now. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Ruggiano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Mark McGuire will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jason Mott.
Emilio Bonifacio will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's Ellis at second base. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Darwin Barney will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
All right, we got this one.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
One out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they're going to rule this one a base hit, and once again, I'm not so sure about it. You'll see right here, this ball gets on him pretty quick. But to me, that's a ball that you at least got to knock down. Instead, he gives him the old matador defense right there, and it skips right by him into the outfield.
Starlin Castro will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two and two now. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
George Kataris will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Nate Scherholz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Yadier Molina will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Daniel Descalzo will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Fouled straight back. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Come on.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And Shearholtz will make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 26.
Anthony Rizzo will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Oh, yeah. Nice ball, Dustin.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. There to play it is Borges, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Donnie Murphy is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Johan Santana in line for the victory should the lead hold up. 2 out, nobody on. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first to be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 6-2. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johan Santana. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Jason Hamill. He falls to 1-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.